that video. Let's see. Okay.
Asking me, how come they'll never see me with another woman? So your answer is, because I don't date women. They all yours. Y'all can have all the women. I've had enough. We on something else now. Us next level humans, we on peace, power, and protection. And can't no woman provide any of that. I'm going a different route. Y'all can keep chasing women, living your life to impress women, trying to smash all the women. You can do whatever you want to do. Enjoy yourself. But remember, she's not going to bring you peace, power, or protection. I don't want to have nothing to do with dating no woman. Y'all can have that.
I saw this video this morning, and even though I'm a woman, I strongly agree with him. We're all aware of the many women that are out here searching for that 1% man. Wealthy, attractive, 6 foot tall, and whatever else they're looking for. But there's a flip side. Finding a good-hearted woman is as rare as finding that 1% man. So even though they're out there, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. Sounds innocuous enough. Just keep digging until you find the right woman. But here's the caveat. The haystack is also dangerous. While that man is searching for that rare needle amongst the hay, he's also encountering machetes, swords, grenades, landmines, and all sorts of other dangers. So to find a needle while rummaging through landmines is counterproductive for men. See what I'm saying? A woman in search of a 1% man indeed has an uphill battle ahead of her, and most likely she'll never find him. But she didn't lose anything while she was searching for him. She's not at risk the way that a man in search of an honorable woman is. The woman might get her feelings hurt, while a man can lose his finances, his home, his freedom, his sanity, and a whole lot more. Men have too much to lose, even if what he has might not appear as much. But the thing is, to him, what he has is everything. And there are women out here that are eager for that. Even if that's not what they want in the long run, they are snacking along the way toward their goal. They are snacking along the way in search of that 1% man. So they will nibble. They will nibble on men that they don't want along the way. It keeps them going. It keeps the nails done. It keeps the hair done. It pays for all sorts of little things. I've said this often enough on this app, that if I was a man today, I would sit this one out for however long it takes for women to correct themselves. And I believe it will happen. But things are going to get a whole lot worse before they get better again. And while that's happening, my advice to men is to utilize that time to level yourselves up by any means necessary. You now have the time to focus exclusively on yourselves. The stigma of being a man without a woman is fast evaporating. Back in the day, a man would be tarred and feathered if he wasn't married and starting a family by a certain age. But not anymore. Y'all have good reason to stay single now, and not many men are going to question or come for you because most men understand. There are women that might try to shame you for being single, but seriously, who cares? It was a little sad for me to agree with the creator of that video because I believe strongly in men and women being together. But not under these circumstances. It's just too dangerous for men out here. And again, if I was a dude, there's no way I would risk it.
Okay. Topic for the night. Men need to stop dating. See you coming off, Vince. Go ahead, Vince. What you thinking, man?
The more I'm in these conversations, the more I've actually talked to men that are discouraged. They have a very negative view of marriage and a very negative view of women. First thing they go to is, she gonna take my money, she gonna leave me, she gonna divorce me, and I'm like, I didn't really know that there were so many men that were so negative on relationships and on women. I mean, we all have had those experiences. I mean, my first wife and my first divorce, I mean, I got raked over the coals, but it was because of who I picked. I don't necessarily think it was because of all women and everybody gonna do me like that. It was a bad situation from the start. So it wasn't that it was all women, it was the women that I chose. But then when I learned better, did better, I thought better. I didn't have this negative. And then a lot of these guys, they so concerned about their money, they don't really have a lot of money. But I guess that's relative.
Yeah, but that's part of our problem as men. We slang this D around to just anybody, and we got to change our approach. That's why I was gonna go back to the original topic when we were saying, do men need to stop dating? And I was gonna say no. Yeah, I was gonna say men don't need to stop dating. They need to change their strategy and their method. Yeah, but every girl that you come across, she can't get the D. Let me just keep it a buck. She ain't worthy of the D. She ain't earned the D. So we gotta change our approach when it comes to this. Let's say just because she a female don't mean you got to go give her the D just because she crossed your path. And see what that will do is that will cause people to have to step their game up. You know, like Vince said when he talked about this easy and this lazy dating. See, people can lazy date because you allow them to be lazy. Yeah, they can come give you 50% and you still gonna give them the D, so they feel like they got something. Yeah, they can come give you 50% and you still take them out to dinner, so now they feel like they got something. So it's like, hey, I ain't got to do nothing additional. See, that's not how that works. And that's why I said, as men, we got to have higher standards for ourselves. Our bodies is just important as women's bodies. Let me keep it a buck.
So some of this stuff you can avoid when you don't take a relationship to a place that it shouldn't go. If you're not intentional, if you don't have any kind of feelings with this person in terms of this being someone you want to be with, right? Like if this is not somebody you want to be with, you wouldn't even be entertaining them. You will find that out early on. Maybe you only need one date to find that out. You might not even need a date. You might just need to keep talking to that person for a decent amount of time to figure out that that's not it. It's not there. But what's happening is some of these landmines and things that we're coming across, we're creating this stuff. We're doing it. We're putting ourselves in situations too soon with people that we don't really know. We're not taking the time to even vet these people to see if we should even be around these people. And so now we get upset and say there's P in the dating pool. Well, are you contributing to the P in the dating pool? You might be the P in the dating pool. So yeah, if that's the case, then yeah, stop dating. Start courting people. If you're looking for somebody with peace, power, protection, then there you go. There's your criteria. So don't even entertain